With a seating capacity of 66,000, Edward Jones Dome could be a tough place for visiting NFL teams. And we'll see what kind of impact it has in this game between Philadelphia and St. Louis. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
And this kick will get the game started. And we'll have perfect conditions in the dome. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond alongside me, Chris Collinsworth. I'm sure they'd like to come away with some points as they take the field for the first time. Chris, any comments before we kick this one off?
You know, everything starts up front. Talking about the offensive linemen, about the defensive linemen, they have to play well in this one. Both coaches have to challenge these big guys offensively and defensively.
It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Back to pass. Short throw to the right. Tackled at the 34-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Back to throw. He throws it. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. St. Louis lines up with three receivers in the shotgun formation. Little handoff. Brought down at the 38. He did what he could, but it still won't be enough for a first down.
And defensively, they'll give you a run like that. I mean, it's third down and long situation, and if you want to simply hand the ball off, take it. We'll let you punt the football, and we'll go back and drink some little water.
Jones punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. And they get him at the 20-yard line. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Nice play fake. Rockets it out. Defender gets his hand on it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Looks to pass. Guns it right. And it's knocked down. Wilson was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. From their own 20-yard line. St. Louis brings in their prevent defense. There are 7 DBs on the field. Drops back. Gets the pass away. Can't hit him. The ball sails over the intended receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, that was a case of the quarterback just being a little too cautious on that one. Sometimes it takes a little nerve to fit one in there. You have to give your receiver a chance.
Roca kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Hall fields it at the 37. He's tackled at the 45. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He drops back to pass. Here's the throw. Brings it in. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Back to pass. All kinds of pressure. And they drop him for the sack. And the blitz created tremendous pressure.
Yeah, anytime you blitz, you're gambling. Essentially what you're saying is that I think my guys can get to the quarterback before my man coverage breaks down in the secondary. That time, a great job executing the blitz. They got there.
Tipped away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
And much more. For more information on premium season tickets, please see a guest service specialist.
Jones kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. On the ground with a tailback. Dropped behind the line. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
They hand it off. Brought down at the 22. A gain of 3 yards, and so it'll be third down. They'll come out in the dime. Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Philadelphia is going with the offset eye backfield. The pass rush got it. The cornerback came out of nowhere.
I really love those corner blitzes. Not only do you shake up the quarterback in his reads, but you also get maybe one of the fastest in the field come off the corner, and man, can they get to a quarterback in a hurry.
Gives to the back. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play, and that makes it third down. Westbrook is the single setback. McNabb will look to throw. Pass is complete. He's dropped in the open field. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Dumps it out left. Brought down right around the 36-yard line. Just about 6 yards on that completion.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Fakes to the back. Bartell intercepts it. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Bolger is lined up under center. Single back formation this time. Jackson on the counter. He fights forward to about the 30. So a pickup of maybe 3. That'll bring up second down. Bolger lines up in the shotgun formation. He gets another carry. Tackled at about the 35-yard line. Jackson gains around 6 yards on the draw play right there. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this first down. And they didn't get it. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Jones punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Fielded at the 19. He's brought down around the 32-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
He fakes it. He needs to get rid of it. And he catches it. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Wilson picks up 7 yards with that catch. That'll bring up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. McNabb drops back. And they get him around the 40-yard line. Westbrook gains just about a yard with a short completion, so that'll make it third down. McNabb is lined up under center. 2 tight ends this time. Westbrook gets the handoff to the right. That series has to be disappointing for the coaches.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. He fields the punt at the 20. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Defense is getting pressure. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Looks to pass. Guns it out. Completed. Tackled at the 39-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Here's the give. And he will lose yardage on the play. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
And they'll run him again. He's dropped at the 40. 4-yard gain by the back. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Bolger lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Bolger looking to throw. Scans the field. Comes down with it. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Westbrook lines up as the deep back, I formation. Drops back on first down. He throws left. What a shot! Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Looks for a man open. Bartell catches it, interception, to the 20, to the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown. Certainly not the best pass we've seen him throw today, Chris, and the defender was right there to pick it off.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw and you turn it over.
Point after is good. St. Louis is up a score. And here's the kick. Hit and dropped at the 31. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The backfield is in the offset I formation. McNabb sends a man in motion. They give it to the tailback. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain.
McNabb looking to throw. Rifles it right. Oh, and he dropped. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Looking to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. Cuts back and he's dropped. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
First down, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Brought down at the 50. So the keeper goes for about 7 yards. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Philadelphia goes with the ace set here. McNabb hands it off. Hit hard at the 48-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Play action. Makes the throw out to his left. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Gets it away cleanly. And they'll down it at the 4. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
This guy's really one of the strengths on this defense. Not only is he able to turn the corner and get some pressure on the quarterback, but he's rock solid against the run.
He gets out to about the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback. It's third down now and 8 to go. Ball on the 6. Philadelphia comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs.
12.
Back to throw. Throws middle. And they get him around the 18-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Little handoff. He's dropped at about the 19-yard line. Gain of 2, and that will bring up second down from their own 20-yard line. St. Louis lines up in the offset I this time. He'll get it again. Brought down at the 30. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
And they get him at the 30. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
12.
He drops back, surveys the field, and it's caught. He's dropped around the 44-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
It's the tailback. He gets to about the 41-yard line. The defense has to come up with a way to slow down this rushing game.
And now's when things get really difficult for a defense, because you begin to understand you're not stopping the run. So as you bring defenders closer to that line of scrimmage, you really take a chance on giving up a big play.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Setting up play action. Throws a bullet. Tackled at the 27-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Jackson on the run. He's tackled right around the 24-yard line. Jackson gains about 2 yards on the run. The Rams come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Again with the carry. And they get him at the 19-yard line. Jackson gets 6 yards on the carry. Jackson lines up as the deep back, I formation. Passes to his left. Tackled around the 16-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's tackled right around the 10-yard line. Jackson picks up 5 yards with the carry. 2nd and 5. This is the 14th play of this drive. He fakes it. Looking for an open man. Goes out of bounds at the 6. Around 5 yards on the throw that time. They'll go from the I formation. Dumps it out right. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 7. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Brown can make it a two-score game. Kick is up, and it's good. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Good distance on the kick. Jackson fields it at the goal line. Drilled at the 25. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll take over at the 25. Westbrook is the deep back as they line up in the I. He drops back to pass. Throws it short. He couldn't hang on to it. Smith was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Here's the halfback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. 2-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. McNabb will line up with the shotgun formation. Westbrook gets the call again. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Roca kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Hall fields it at the 31. Tackled at the 39-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Jackson gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line. St. Louis goes with the ace set here. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. A 1-yard loss.
Wow, is that a shot on that one? But maybe more importantly, not only do you rattle the cage of the running back a little bit, but you also come out of there with a loss.
Bolger will look to pass. Gets the pass off. Interception. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Gives it off. He's brought down around the 44-yard line. Westbrook gets about a yard on the play. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 44. McNabb lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. McNabb drops to throw. And the defender intercepts it. To the 20. He's in for the score. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was. And even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
This should add the extra point. Kick is up, and good. He kicks it from his own goal line. What a quick move. They get him at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. McNabb is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. He looks to throw on first down. And it's tipped away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Back to throw. Rifles it out there. And they get him around the 41-yard line.
You know, Donovan McNabb is really becoming much more of the classic drop-back passer. Early in his career, he was a tremendous runner, wanted to get out, but now more and more you're seeing him reading the defenses, making the clever little throws, and is so difficult to defend for a defense because he can still come busting out of there on the run.
Tino Isamoa gets the pick. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Drops back on first down. Throws it short. Incomplete. No connection this time. McMichael was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. St. Louis is going with the offset eye backfield. On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Nice play fake. Throws the bullet to the left. He is hit hard on the play. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Little handoff. The defender gets him to the ground. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. From the 28-yard line, St. Louis comes out in the shotgun. He drops back to pass, looking for a receiver. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
And they use motion. Drops back to pass. Flips it out short. He's tackled around the 18-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Nice play fake. Rockets it. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 15, and he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Play action. Scans the field. Out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Drops back. He throws right. Catch is made. And he's drilled at the 9. Completed pass gives them a solid gain through the air. They'll wind up just a little short of the marker.
I just don't like the play call there. You have to take a chance to throw the ball beyond the first down marker to give your offense a chance to keep this drive alive. Now you have a really tough decision to make.
And it's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He gets his leg into this one. Jackson from the 2. Drilled at the 30. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
The Eagles go with the I formation. The halfback with the carry. And they get him around the 37-yard line. A nice job of the running back as they pick up a gain of 8. The backfield is in the offset I formation. And they use motion. Fakes the run. He's there for the catch. He's pushed out right around the 46-yard line.
I think Donovan McNabb can just make you look so bad at times. You know, he has the quick release. He gets the thing out of there. Sometimes he takes off with a run and makes you play sort of a spy situation against him. But then you forget how big an arm he really has. He has the ability to get the ball as far downfield as anybody in this league.
Curtis gets him about 3 yards on that completion. Westbrook is the deep back as they line up in the I. They give it to the tailback. Brought down around the 46-yard line. 4 yards on that play, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 46-yard line. The defense is in the dime. There are 3 down linemen. Back to pass. Short throw to the right. He steps out at the 43-yard line. Smith picks up about 3 yards and the first with the catch.
Now we're starting to see this offense get in a nice little rhythm. The quarterback hasn't thrown an incompletion yet on this drive. They look sharp.
McNabb hands off to the left. He's hammered in the backfield. No yards gained. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down now with 10 to go. McNabb comes to the line with 3 wide. McNabb back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. It's completed. He's tackled right around the 20-yard line. How about that pass?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Hand off to the right. He gets out to about the 18-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They line up at the 18. Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. The halfback with the carry. He's dropped right around the 12-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. Philadelphia lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. McNabb back to throw. He throws on the run. Curtis was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Kick is up, and it splits the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Hauled from the 7. They get him at the 30. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. It's the tailback. Tackled at the 32-yard line. Gain of 2, and that will bring up second down. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Rams come out in a shotgun set.
Ready! Go!
Setting up play action. Interception. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
They'll throw on first down. He lays it out there. He's knocked out at the 19. That was a nice play.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver read that one all the way and took advantage of the blitz to come up with a big-time play.
They go with the run. And they get him at the 15. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Westbrook lines up as the deep back, I formation. Hit and drop behind the line. Solid hit for the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
2 minutes left in the half. 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 15. McNabb drops to throw. And they get him there for the sack. And that was a huge rush he was facing.
I'm not sure there was much he could do there. I'm not even sure he saw those guys coming. I tell you what, though, if they don't start doing a better job protecting up front, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score will remain the Eagles 3, the Rams 20. First down, looking to throw. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 37. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
There for the reception. And he's depleted at the 45. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
You know, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
Goes through his read. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 43-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It works to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Man in motion. On the run, he throws it. Brought down around the 26-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
He needs to get rid of it. Brings this one in. And they get him at the 24-yard line. They pick up 2 yards on the play-action pass. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Rams come out in a single back formation. Gives it off. Tackled around the 22-yard line. That's a 1-yard pickup. That'll bring up 3rd down. The Rams will take their last timeout. Wide right. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And the score remains the Rams 20, the Eagles 3. He drops back to pass. Sees a man, goes deep. To the 20, to the 10. He's in, touchdown. It looked like everything worked to perfection on that one, Chris.
Well, this receiver may not be the fastest guy in the world, but he certainly knows how to work a defense. And you could tell this quarterback believes in him. He stayed with him, and they hit it beautifully for a touchdown.
Set down. The kick is up, and good. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 20-10. And here's the kick. And he's drilled. What a hit. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. Feeds it to the back. He's tackled around the 27-yard line. Westbrook gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd and 8. Ball on their own 27. Philadelphia goes with the ace set here. Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 30. Westbrook gets 3 yards on the carry. From their own 30-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Here's the halfback. They tackle him for a loss. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
He punts it. Hall takes it at the 33. Tackled at the 34-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's brought down around the 38-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. From their own 38-yard line. Jackson lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Here we go. Let's go. Ready? Regular. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. 12.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Bolger is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Jones is the punter. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. He'll take it from the 18. He took a shot at the 33. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Up the middle. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 34-yard line. McNabb lines up under center. I formation this time. McNabb looking to pass. Scrambles for yardage. Tackled at the 47-yard line. A big gain for the quarterback.
Who says quarterbacks aren't athletes? He looked pretty good on that play. Nice job, found the hole, got upfield, got down without getting injured. Good play.
McNabb comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Back to pass. He got depleted. He's not looking real happy after taking a shot like that.
And I can't say I blame him. You know that one had to hurt. And that's when you go back in the huddle and you see these big offensive linemen looking a little sheepish and going, I'm sorry, man, sorry.
Looking to throw. Throws it out. Makes the grab. And they get him right around the 40-yard line. They hooked up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
There for the catch. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
He needs to make a decision. Brought down at the 17. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Play fake. Strong throw. Off-target pass. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
They'll give it off here. Tackle at the 14. 3 yards on the run. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. Out of the shotgun. Looks to pass. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. He hasn't had much of a problem finding the quarterback in this one.
There are just some days as a pass rusher when those guys are on. I don't know if it's biorhythms or whatever it may be, but there are some days when you can see a guy is just going to be unblockable, and this might be that day.
Here's the kick. And he makes it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. The kick is away. He'll take it from the 2. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Jackson lines up as the single back. Drops back on 1st down. With the catch. He's dropped at the 38.
Big game Torrey Holt has done it again. There's no question when he's healthy, he's one of the best receivers in the game. Just so smooth in and out of cuts. It doesn't look like it would be difficult to cover him, but he explodes once he gets into that cut and gets separation.
Fakes the run. He throws left. He steps out at the 42. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
He drops back. Throws while on the run. Drops the sure pick. So, it's 4th down. The Rams are lining up to punt this one away. Jones kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Jackson takes it at the 16. He's brought down at the 35. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
He fights forward to about the 36. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Here we go. What did he?
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. And it's completed. He's tackled at the 45. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
He'll get the call again. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 45. Philadelphia lines up in the offset eye this time. There's a play fake. The pocket is collapsing. Tackled at the 25. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
And they'll run him again. Huge hit. Westbrook picks up about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 21. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Jackson motioning to the left. And they get him at the 18-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3, and that makes it 3rd down. Philadelphia comes out with an I formation. Passes, end zone, knocked down, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
It's good. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. The kick. He'll return it from the 3. He's tackled at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They're going to pitch it. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Jackson gets 7 yards on the play. Bolger lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Gives to the back. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. That was a pretty nice run to get the first.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on the defense.
They'll give it off here. And he's hammered at the 49-yard line. An 8-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. 2 yards away here on second down. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide.
Here we go.
McMichael takes off in motion. They give it to the tailback. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Short gain there by the halfback for a first down.
Well, one thing you know as a running back, as long as they keep moving the sticks, they're going to keep giving you the ball. Picked up the first down, did his job.
He drops back, and the defense has a heavy rush. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all, and sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Looks down the field. It's incomplete. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Make a play. Ready?
He gets another carry. He's tackled around the 34-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He's looking to throw. Fires it right. Tackle at the 21-yard line.
Sometimes I think Torrey Holt doesn't get the credit he deserves for his speed because he's so smooth. He doesn't look like he's running fast. But if you don't really play off of him and try and sneak up and make some of those plays underneath, he'll go right by you in a heartbeat.
With the throw. He makes another reception on the drive. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
The Rams put a man in motion. Play fake. All kinds of pressure. Intercepted. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
McNabb is lined up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Brought down at the 23. No gain, and that will bring up second down. Philadelphia lines up with 3 receivers. He's brought down right around the 28-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Wilson gets it on the inside. What a hit! The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
Gets it away cleanly. Hall fields it at the 31. And they get him at the 44-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
He looks to throw on first down. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Jackson is the deep back as they line up in the I. On play action, gets rid of the ball. The backer picks it off. He's tackled around the 47-yard line, and that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
I formation here. McNabb back to throw. Throws on the run. Tackled at the 50. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
McNabb steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation this time. Here's the give. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Back to pass. He throws right. Brought down at the 30. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Westbrook takes the give. What a brutal hit. A delay gets maybe 2 yards. They line up at the 28. The Eagles set up in the gun. Drops back. And they get to him. 3 sacks and counting now. Without a doubt, he's having one of his best games. It could have been worse, though. There was only a yard loss on the play. Westbrook is the deep back as they line up in the I. Back to throw. He needs to get the pass off. And he caught it. Excellent open field tackle. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage. He gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
Drops back on first down. Huge pressure by the defense. Tipped pass. Wilson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. We're at play number 9 on the current drive. Using a bunch formation this time. Hands it off. It'll be first and goal. 10-yard gain that time. Likely 4-down territory here on first and goal. A field goal won't do them any good. They'll need to find the end zone on this drive. Again with the run. He lost yardage on the play. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
They hand it off. Tackled right around the 2-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. critical 3rd and goal situation, it'll be up to the defense to stop them.
Side, close left. Here we go. Let's go. Keep playing. 35.
Back to pass. Short throw to the left. He doesn't get back to the line. That'll be a 2-yard loss.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
He's got it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 3. Loose ball. Brown recovers the loose ball. And a costly fumble.
He was hit hard on that one, but you have to expect that on kick returns because you have guys flying 100 miles per hour in both directions.
Drops back on 1st down. Fires it out. Is there for the catch. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Westbrook on the inside handoff. And they get him at the 11. Not a lot on that play.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Only one man back. Passes to the end zone. Touchdown, and that puts them on top. How did he get open for such a big gain?
Well, it just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy on the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
Well, they will go for 2 here. Westbrook lines up as the deep back, I formation.
35, 55. Let's go left.
Back to pass. Can't connect on that one. Should they have gone for 2 here, Chris?
No, I think that was the right call. At this point in the ball game, you definitely wanted to try to go for 2. It's about a 50-50 proposition. They know the odds, just didn't get it that time.
Hit and dropped at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Bolger to the air on 1st down. Brings it in. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
And he's crushed at the 38. That's what you call a great individual effort.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
He drops back. He's running out of time. Bolger will be dropped in the backfield.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Jackson takes it at the 25. Across midfield. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 36-yard line. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. Philadelphia sets up in the I. McNabb hands it off. He's brought down right around the 28-yard line. Westbrook gets 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Philadelphia lines up in a shotgun set. He drops back. Surveys the field. This one falls incomplete. Jackson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. McNabb is lined up under center. They'll come up in an I this time. And they'll try and get the first through the air. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 15. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
They hand it off again. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Not much there. That brings up 2nd down. From the 15-yard line. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. McNabb will look to throw. Looking for a receiver. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. Philadelphia is going with the offset I backfield. They'll score. Touchdown.
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
This should add the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. It's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick is away. Williams from the 5. Dropped at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Jackson alone in the backfield.
Here we go. Ready? I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Watch the run now.
Jackson gets it on the inside. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Bulger with 3 wide receivers. He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Can't hang on, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Come on. Ready? Go.
Looks to pass. Gets the throw away. Tackled around the 46-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
He's brought down right around the 48-yard line, and the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. Philadelphia lines up in a dime defense here.
Ready? 12. Ain't never quit, fellas. Train. Watch the reverse. Ready?
Drops back. Throws it short, and he catches it. And they get him at the 47-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
He's tackled at the 30. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Bulger lines up under center. Two backs in the eye. He drops back. He throws it. Defender gets his hand on it. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out right. Brought down about the 25-yard line. Gain of 4 on the pass.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Back to pass. He passes short. And they get him right around the 20-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Fakes to the back. Goes through his read. Bradley knocks it down. First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Rams line up with a nickelback. Westbrook gets the call. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that will bring up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. McNabb sends a man in motion. He drops back to pass. He throws right. Completed. He's dropped at the 23. We'll see if the defense can make another stop here on third down.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
He's looking to throw. Throws deep, middle of the field. Tipped it away. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Roca punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Hall fields it at the 34. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line. It looked for a moment that he might take that one all the way back.
Boy, that was a close one for the coverage team. They were able to wrap him up before he broke it open, but he is on the brink. This coverage team's going to have to start playing with a little more intensity, a little more heart, or they're going to give up a big one.
Throws it out. Knocks it away. McMichael was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Back to pass. He throws on the run. Drops the easy pick, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
St. Louis lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Bulger dropping back. He throws left. And they get him around the 45-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
There's a play fake. They get to him on fourth down. They line up at the 49. Nickel defense. Westbrook on the give. He's dropped at the 42. Westbrook gets 7 yards on the play. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. They give it to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. They line up at the 41. Philadelphia lines up in a goal line set. He needs to get rid of it. It falls incomplete. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
Lucky winner of your own mini scooters.
Gets the punt away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They failed to convert on fourth down the last time they had the ball. St. Louis lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Rolls right. Comes down with it. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 17. Looks like about a loss of 3 on that one.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Looks to pass. Gets the ball away. Tackled at the 23. Pass play gives them a gain of 6.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Trips left this time. Drops back. Looks for a man open. And it's caught. Just about 3 on the pass.
Well, absolutely no choice in the matter right now. This is 4 down territory. You have to go for it. Really, the game's on the line right now.
Bulger has completed every pass on this drive. Makes the reception. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will start at the 25. It's 1st and 10. It's the tailback. He makes his way to about the 15. That's 100 well-earned yards for the running back.
Well earned is right because he's had to fight for most of these yards out here today. No gain was easy. This is going to be one of those hot tub nights tonight. He's going to be a little sore.
Fakes to the back. Catch is made. He's dropped around the 13-yard line. Good call to not force anything downfield.
Yeah, the defense had that pretty well covered, but the quarterback made a smart decision, dumped it out of there, and picked up the first down.
They'll go with the run once again. He's tackled right around the 12-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Offensive line this one up at the 12. The Eagles line up with an offset eye backfield. Dropped behind the line, a 4-yard loss, and that makes it 3rd down. Philadelphia sets up in the eye. Little handoff. He's brought down around the 12-yard line. Westbrook gets about 4 yards on the play. This isn't much more than an extra point. The kick is up, and he makes it. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Hauled from the 2. Still working. Still moving. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. Well, if you believe in miracles, then this game is not over yet. But I'll be honest, I don't see any way they could pull this one out.
Well, I always hate to say it's over with time still on the clock, but this one's over. If you want time to pad the stats a little bit now. A couple of cheap completions. Go home and tell Mommy you had a great game.
At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He gets in for 6. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. It's good. Here's the kick. Hauled from the 7. And he's drilled. What a hit. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Bolger lines up under center. I formation behind him.
Let's hit him in the mouth. Let's go. Hey.
First down, looking to throw. Dawkins bats it down. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Let's go quick game. 44 press. 44 press. Let's go get it, baby.
On the run, he throws it. And he just got hammered. They'll hurry back to the line. The Rams come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. The defense looks like they're going to bring the heat. Shows a fake spike. Throws it short. Brought down at the 49-yard line.
It's hard to, man.
And this one-sided affair will come to a close. Our score, the Eagles 42, the Rams 20.
M&T Bank Stadium, located in beautiful downtown Baltimore, will be the site for what we're hoping will be a great matchup between Philadelphia and Baltimore. And now we'll go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the opening kickoff. Tom?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Buckhalter from the 5. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
Let's go.
The Eagles line up with an offset eye backfield.
22 press. Game. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Play fake. Makes the throw out to his right. He's tackled right around the 46-yard line. And a nice pick up there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Drops back. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. The quarterback put a little too much on that last pass.
We all know what a great arm this guy has. That time he showed it off a little too much.
Philadelphia comes out with an I formation.
Make a play. What did he? What did he? Oh, yeah, bark.
Nice play fake. Strong throw to his left. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
From the 29-yard line. Single set backfield.
Regular. 25. Hey, what? Let's go, man. Let's go.
They'll give it off here. Tackled around the 29-yard line. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time. That brings up second down. The Eagles line up with three receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun.
What did he? Blue 55.
He drops back. Throws out to the left. Brought down at the 18-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
25.
Back to pass. Throws while on the run. He's got to find a way to hold on. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
25. What did he? Quick game, 44 screw. No, on the right.
Rockets it out. Finally make the tackle, and it will be first and goal. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
He gets out to about the 6-yard line. Westbrook comes away with 2 yards on the carry. McNabb lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
What did he?
Back to throw. What a shot! They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't block with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Rifles it to the left. And he's out at the 5. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Akers will try to put the first points of the game on the board. He's got it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. The kick. Ross has it at the 5. Brought down at the 34. And now their offense will take the field for the first time in the game. Offset I formation in the backfield. The halfback with the carry. He's tackled around the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the run. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 37. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Heat in motion. He drops back. Dumps it out left. And they get him at about the 41. Just about 5 yards on that completion.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Over top, two straight. We're gonna run. Big play, D.
Fakes to the back. Looking for an open man. He's there for the catch. Hit hard at the 35. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
From the 35-yard line, Baltimore comes out with an I formation.
Blue 45. Yeah, Philly. Good. Let's get it. Over right. Stand out. Play smart, man.
He'll get it again. He's dropped around the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends.
Touch. No, stay out. Stay inside right here. Come on. Let's go.
Tackled right around the 26-yard line. 5-yard gain. And so it'll be third down.
Solid, close left.
Flacco steps to the line of scrimmage. He has 2 tight ends.
You got close left. Hey, inside. Scatter.
He tries somebody's. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
The kick is up. It's got the distance, and he makes it. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Not a bad kick. Buckhalter takes it at the 4. Drilled at the 30. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. McNabb is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide.
What do you need? Set. Get on, baby, get on. Hey,
Back to throw. Scans the field. It's completed. Great open field tackle. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Right. 5. Set. Let's get off this field, man. Run.
Drops back to pass. All kinds of pressure. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
McNabb drops to throw. He throws a bullet out to his right. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early, or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
Gives it off. The defender gets him to the ground. Westbrook gets 3 yards on the carry. McNabb is lined up under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Here we go. Wake up, guys. Set. Hey, regular.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the right. McAllister picks it off. Why did he even make that pass?
Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Flacco dropping back. Passes to his left. And the pass is knocked away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Back to pass. He throws left. Williams was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. The Ravens line up with 3 receivers, single back formation.
Row 9, seat 13. You have won a free pizza of your choice.
Back to throw. Gets the throw off. Tackled at the 23-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
Tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
First down, 10 to go. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. Gives it off. And they get him at the 21. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Only one man back.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Hard count.
Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. It'll be first and goal. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Goes through his read. Patterson recovered it. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
Well, one thing for sure, the ball's not going to stay free on that field for very long. Defensively, they were all over that one.
They'll go to work at the 17. First and 10. McNabb is under center. I formation behind him. Defense is getting pressure. And he's knocked out around the 21-yard line. 4-yard gain on that play fake. They line up at the 21. They line up in a one-back set.
Here we go. 35. 35.
Play fake. Strong throw to his right.
McNabb.
Wilson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. From their own 21-yard line. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. He's looking to throw. Short throw to the left. Just clanks off his hands. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. Figures fields it at the 41. Fumble. Brown grabs it up. To the 20. To the 10. Gets in for the touchdown.
Good job. I like the reaction. I know.
Here's the point after. Up and good. Philadelphia is up 7. Decent kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Big hit there to bring him down. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. McGahee, the ball carrier. He's dropped for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Hey, let's go, baby. 388. 388. Tom, alert hook. Play your assignments, man.
McGahee gets another carry. And he's decleated at the 33. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
48.
Drops back to pass. He throws it. Brought down at the 40. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He gets it away. Jackson takes it at the 23. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Westbrook takes it up the middle. And they get him at the 39-yard line. Westbrook gets 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 now. Ball on the 39-yard line. Philadelphia goes with the ace set here. McNabb drops back. The defense has him surrounded. He's tackled at the 45. So the gain of 6 yards on the play, and they'll pick up the first down.
That's such a hard play to try and contain as a defensive player. You simply can't afford to give up the big plays, so you have to give them something. And typically it's those short, quick throws, that time for a first down.
Smith in motion. Westbrook gets another handoff. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. Westbrook gains around 6 yards on the run. McNabb is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 46-yard line. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give them that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
And they get him at about the 35-yard line. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Lewis has the pick. And the defense gets their second of the game.
And Tom, he had that one all the way. You could see it. He was reading the quarterback's eyes and jumped it. Nice play.
They line up in the jumbo set.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, man. Let's go.
There's a play fake. He steps up. Flacco loses the ball. Picked up. They're right there to recover the fumble that time, Chris, and they'll keep possession.
It's not often that a fumbled ball bounces right back to you like that. That was just good luck.
Here's the halfback. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Picked up maybe a foot or two, and that makes it 3rd down. Flacco is under center. Offense lines up in an I.
Inside. Come on now.
There's a play fake. Short throw. There for the reception. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Fakes the run. Surveys the field. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there, where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Looking to throw. Gets it off. Deflected and broken up. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Tiger.
He drops back. Passes the ball. It's picked. He got depleted. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Throws it short. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 44. Single set backfield. We've played a quarter. The score is 10-3. They line up at the 44. The quarterback is dropped.
Personal foul, face mask.
That's a huge mistake for this defense. You can't let things like that happen.
Oh, and look at them out there. They're just sick. You make a stop on 3rd down, you're going to get off the field. They're all kicking the dirt right now because they gave up a cheap 1st down.
Back to pass. He's running out of time. Brought down around the 40-yard line. Curtis gains a handful of yards on that reception. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line. McNabb lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. They'll give it off here. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Westbrook picks up 2 yards with the carry. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. They line up in a one-back set. Westbrook on the handoff. He's tackled about the 31. They're putting together a nice drive here.
Yeah, and that's the 2nd 3rd down conversion of the drive. Defensively, those guys have been trying a lot of different looks and so far unable to come up with the right answer.
McNabb set to go to the air. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
McNabb sends a man in motion. Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
It's the fullback. It appears to be short. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. The snap, set down, the kick is up, and we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Ross from the 6. And he gets brought down hard. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Ravens come out showing 3 wide. Flacco hands it off. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. A pickup of about 7. That brings up 2nd down. Flacco lines up under center. Only one man back here. Looking to throw. He's under pressure. And he catches it with no one around. And they get him at the 44-yard line. He found his tight end for a 1st down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
Flacco calls for motion left. He's looking to throw. He rolls out to the right. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Short gain on that completion. They line up at the 44. Flacco lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation.
Tiger! Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Drops back. He rolls right. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 40. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Again with the carry. He tries to spin and he is dropped. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 19. Baltimore is going with the offset eye backfield. Nice play fake. Won't be stopped. McKell intercepts it. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 36. Out of the gun.
Here we go. 5. Let's go left.
Fakes to the back. Moves up in the pocket. It's tipped away. Brown was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Philadelphia comes out with an I formation.
255. Okay, 44 screw. Let's get on. Fargo. That play 3, man.
Westbrook on the handoff. He's brought down at 38. Gain of 2.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
3 down linemen and 2 linebackers on the field for the defense. He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Makes the short throw. Brought down around the 45-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Figures will be the return man. Roca kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? It's down at the 3. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Flacco with 4 wide receivers. On the ground with a tailback. Tackled at about the 3-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
The fullback gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Philadelphia brings in the nickel here. Feeds it to the back. And it looks short from up here. The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Hey, don't lose your bite.
He drops back. He throws on the run. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
First down, looking to throw. Picked off. He's tackled at the 13. The defense was all over that pass.
Well, that's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense. So as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go with it.
From the 13-yard line. Baltimore goes with the ace set here. They'll give it off here. He's brought down at about the 11. Less than a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Offensive line this one up at the 12. Single set backfield. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Gain of 2.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Flacco set to go to the air.
Oh, yeah.
Dropped an easy one. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He's got it. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
He kicks it. Jackson from the 5. Drilled at the 27. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. They line up in an I.
Here we go. What did he? What did he? 5.
First down, looking to throw. Rolling right. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. McNabb steps to the line of scrimmage. Single set backfield this time.
25. Hey, I'm wide, like the run. Like the run. Get off, baby, get off. Here we go, here we go.
He drops back to pass. Passes on the move. They tackle him for a loss. Nothing doing on that play. The Eagles come out in the ace formation. Setting up play action. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Smith was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. So, it's fourth down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 48. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Here's the give. Brought down at the 45. 4-yard gain by the back. 2nd and 6. Two tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. Fakes the run. Brings this one in. That was a nice catch. He went up leaving his body susceptible to the hit, but he came down with it and got a first down.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that was fun to watch.
And they get him at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Flacco lines up under center. Two tight ends in the formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Stay right.
He's looking to throw. With the hard throw out to his left. Gaither gets the interception. And chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
The Eagles line up with 3 wide.
25.
Gives to the back. Tackled around the 46-yard line. He picked up around 3 yards on the draw play. From the 46-yard line. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Here we go. What did he? What did he? 55. Play your assignments, man.
Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Feeds it to the back. They will be short. Pretty conservative call for that situation.
Yeah, and especially when you consider that most offenses get between 9 and 12, 13 possessions per game. You call a run in that situation, basically you're taking away one of your opportunities.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby.
The halfback with the carry. He didn't get back to the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Flacco hands it off straight ahead. He's brought down around the 25-yard line. McGahee gains around 5 yards on the draw play. Third down now, 5 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. He fakes it. Looks for a man open. Guns it out. And it's picked. Brought down at the 27. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
From the 27-yard line. Westbrook lines up as the deep back, I formation. The Eagles put a man in motion. Westbrook takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 21-yard line. Westbrook gets 6 yards on the play. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Westbrook gets the call. He fights forward to about the 19. Westbrook gains about 2 yards on the run. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. The Ravens bring in their dime package, only 3 down linemen. He fakes it. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 15. It looked short to me, but they get the first.
Yeah, and you can tell which receiver this quarterback likes in those tough third down situations. He dropped back and got him the ball immediately.
Let's go, D. 5.
Again with the carry. It'll be first and goal.
You know, Brian Westbrook's one of those guys that's always played with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. When he was drafted, he was too small. He would be a third down back. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. And yet he has proven in his career to be a very complete player and totally unafraid, despite his size, a tough blocker and a tough inside runner.
The tight end comes up with a catch for a touchdown.
Quarterbacks love throwing to those big tight ends on the goal line. It is just an easier target, easier to find those guys.
This should add the extra point. Here's the kick, and the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Still going. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Baltimore comes out with an I formation. Looks to pass. He needs to get the pass off. There for the catch. Steps out at the 44-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Nice play fake. In and out of his hand. What a play by the defenders.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44. Flacco comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide.
Luke 45.
Drops back to pass. Throws a bullet. Drops the easy pick. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Keep working, keep working. Touch. 48.
Flacco looking to pass. Here's the pass. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. He needs to get rid of it. Brought down at the 23. Gain of 8 on the pass. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Luke 45. Luke 45.
Drops back. Dumps it out right. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
42-inch HD TV.
They motion to the left. McGahee gets the carry. He makes a move, and he's brought down. And that was a nice pickup to get the first.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game, but when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
The Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. From the gun. Play fake. Short throw to the left. He doesn't get back to the line. Back to the line, but nothing more. So that'll make it third down.
Tennessee. Overwatch, red man.
The Ravens changing their play at the line.
48.
Flacco will look to throw. It's a loose ball. Recovered by the offense. You know the defense is upset at that missed opportunity.
Turnovers can definitely turn the football game around, and that defense had a chance that time to make a big play.
And it's wide of the mark. The snap was good, the hold was good, but he just couldn't get it through the uprights.
And this is professional football. That's your job. That's a kick that when everything else is right, you have to drill that one.
First down, looking to throw. With the catch. Tackled around the 37-yard line. Westbrook grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 37. McNabb is under center. 3 wide receivers this time. And as we head to halftime, the score is 20-6. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Still moving. He's tackled at the 22. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. 2 tight end formation this time.
Luke 47. Hey, how you went? Yeah, he go to the other side. Let's roll. Come on, go.
Little handoff. Hit and drop behind the line. That quarterback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Flacco hands it off straight ahead. He's tackled at about the 25-yard line. McGahee gains about 5 yards on the run. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. Here's the give. He's brought down about the 27-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Punts it. Jackson takes it at the 33. He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
35. Keep your eyes open.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He's hammered in the backfield. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Drops back. Short throw to the right. And they get him at the 47-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
He gets it away. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Baltimore is going with the offset eye backfield. They hand it off. Brought down at the 35. The back gets 3 on the carry. From their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They line up in an eye.
Kodiak. Luke 45. Hit him in the mouth. Luke 45. Right, That play 3, man.
Little handoff. He's brought down at the 38. McGahee gets 3 yards on the play. Baltimore sets up in the eye. He goes in motion to the right. He gets another carry. He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. McGahee picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That'll give them the first. Flacco gives it up the middle. Tackled at the 49-yard line. About 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. Second down, 6 yards to go. McGahee lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Jam free.
Gives to the back. Brought down around the 49-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Offense facing a 3rd and 4. Ball on the 49. Flacco drops back. He's sacked. The offensive line has really struggled so far in this one.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling or one guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another. But when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do you do?
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 27-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Hard count. What do you need? Let's go quick game, 44 Chris. 44 Chris.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Setting up play action. Throws it short. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 29-yard line. And a long third down try coming up for them now after that stop by the defense.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on second down, now you're bringing up a third down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
And it's completed.
You know, Donovan McNabb is really becoming much more of the classic drop-back passer. Early in his career, he was a tremendous runner, wanted to get out, but now more and more you're seeing him reading the defenses, making the clever little throws, and is so difficult to defend for a defense because he can still come busting out of there on the run.
No connection there. Curtis was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Eagles come out in the ace formation.
Ask for more details today.
James, 22 press. James. Over tough, two straight. 5.
Westbrook, the ball carrier. Brought down behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
He drops back to pass. He's under pressure. And the fullback is wide open out there. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up fourth down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on first and second down and left themselves in third and long. Just too much to overcome.
He gets it away. And they will down it at the 6. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really was just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
And they're coming after him. And he caught it. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
From their own 26-yard line. Flacco comes to the line under center. Two backs in the eye.
Zebra.
They'll give it off here. They tackle him for a loss. The defense just ate up that one.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
And he's drilled at the 30. So that's a gain of about 5. That'll bring up third down. Offense with third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Scatter. No, you're good.
Drops back to pass. Knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So with that penalty, they'll move the chain.
Oh, and that's so painful for a defense to make a stop, get the ball back for your offense, and just a silly penalty is going to give it right back to them with a first down.
The halfback with the carry. He's tackled at about the 45-yard line, about 6 yards on the play. That brings up second down. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Again with the carry. And they get him at the 43-yard line. McGahee gains around 3 yards on the run. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Little handoff. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
He gets it away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Back to throw. Dumps it out right. And he's knocked out around the 27-yard line. Westbrook caught that one for a gain of 7. That'll make it second down. McNabb comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Is there for the catch. Brought down at the 40.
I think Donovan McNabb can just make you look so bad at times. You know, he has the quick release. He gets the thing out of there. Sometimes he takes off with a run and makes you play sort of a spy situation against him. But then you forget how big an arm he really has. He has the ability to get the ball as far downfield as anybody in this league.
With the pass. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
It's the tailback. And he's knocked out at the 25.
You know, Brian Westbrook was not a high draft pick, and yet he is a guy that has truly delivered a game. Not only can he run the football outside, he runs inside, he catches the ball great, but I have seen him win multiple games with kick returns, a very complete player and a tough guy.
Philadelphia sets up in the eye. He fakes it, brings it in. He makes a great open field tackle. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
McNabb hands off. Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. From the 18-yard line. The Eagles come out showing 3 wide. Defense closing in. Oh, and they got him. That was a great time to call for the corner blitz.
Anytime you blitz a corner, it's risky. You leave a receiver open. But so many times the quarterback is not expecting those corner blitzes, so they're not really watching out there. And the offensive linemen, it's really easy to miss those guys too.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance.
Field goal attempt.
And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick is away. from his own goal line. Brought down at the 27. They were moving the ball on their last drive, but the defense held strong and forced the punt. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Little handoff. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. McGahee gets 6 yards on the play from their own 32-yard line. They come out in the nickel.
Watch the ball. Good, right. Watch the hard count. It's on 3.
Looks to pass. Throws it. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in.
There to make the play.
So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Luke 45. Luke 45. All right. Hey, regular. Come on, G.
Gives to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. That series has to be disappointing for the coaching staff.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Jackson takes it at the 25. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
25.
There's a play fake. On the run, he throws it. Knocked out of bounds at the 42. How about the nice touch on that ball?
Deft touch that time by a quarterback who really is known more for his arm strength.
2 tight ends here.
What did he? Let's get off. Hey, let's go now. We up.
They hand it off. He lost yardage on the play. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
25. Hold on.
He's running out of time. Pass is complete. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
So, at the end of 3, score is 23-6. 1st and 10, ball on the 44-yard line. Philadelphia goes with the ace set here. McNabb hands it off. He's dropped in the open field and a pickup of about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 41. The Eagles line up with an offset I backfield. Westbrook takes it up the middle. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Gain of less than a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. 6 DBs in the lineup. Looking to throw. Looks left. Throw. Knocked down. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 20. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
Makes the throw out to his left. He's brought down at about the 31. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
48. 48. Get him ball. Right. Reload.
Hands it to the back. He's going to be tackled for a loss. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that one.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He's under a heavy rush. Tackled at the 40. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Come on, D. Get your hands up. Get your hands up front.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. And he catches it. And they get him right around the 38-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
He looks to throw on first down. Guns it right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Left, 21. Zero. Blue 45. There we go. Stay inside right here.
He drops back to pass. Scans the field. Completed. He's tackled at the 30. Nothing wrong with that pass. He goes for a good game.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
He's looking to throw. Passes left. Defender gets his hand on it. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down around the 9-yard line. It's up maybe a foot or two. They line up at the 29. Flacco lines up under center. Two backs in the eye.
Come on, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Regular.
They hand it off. Brought down at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. They're in the shotgun with three wide receivers. He drops back. The pass is away. Oh, you gotta catch that. Good job by the defender to knock the ball out of there.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Hey, come on. Blue 45. Pick six right here. Pick six. Come on, dog. Let's go. Hey, defense, get low. Scatter. Come on,
Flacco dropping back. Gets the pass out. He's tackled at about the 19-yard line. That's now his third reception of the drive. Pretty clear who the favorite target is on this possession.
You know, this receiver is just one of those guys that you want to keep busy. Some guys only want to try and catch the deep balls or the big plays. Other guys want to catch a lot of balls. This is one of those guys. He gets into a rhythm, and he can beat you.
There's a play fake. Comes down with it. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Gives it up the gut. Dropped behind the line. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But When a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Tries for the end zone. Deflected and broken up. Risky throw right there.
Boy, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
Flacco back to throw. End zone. Shepard knocks it down. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
He drops back. Not much time to throw. And it's caught. He's brought down around the 2-yard line. The offense will start at the 2. 1st and 10. The Eagles line up with an offset eye backfield. Dropped in the end zone for a safety. Not a real good job on that play.
I can't believe they just let that happen. How do you give up a safety in that situation? Unbelievable.
The ball was kicked off illegally out of bounds.
And that wasn't what he had in mind when he kicked it.
Whack,
First down.
whack. That was a duck. That was not pretty right there. I'm always amazed that these field goal kickers, they can kick it between the uprights, can't keep it on the field for a kickoff.
And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
False start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Scatter.
They'll throw on 1st down. They get to him. What happened to the protection on this one, Chris?
Well, it's becoming pretty obvious at this point that they're having trouble blocking this defensive line. Now you really don't have a choice. You have to go to more 3- and 5-step drops. Get that ball out of there quickly.
Come on, y'all. Watch those quick out.
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Tackled at the 45. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
You got close up.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped for a loss. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Blue 45. Friday. Go get it.
Back to throw. He needs to get the pass off. He's dropped. What can they do to put a stop to this guy getting to the quarterback?
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in the game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Let's go left.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. He's dropped at the 25. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Looks like they decided to go for it here. Philadelphia lines up with their dime defense. He fakes it. Throws it. Still perfect on the drive. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
McGahee takes the handoff. They tackle him for a loss. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Looks to pass. Throws on the run. Still good on the drive. Knocked out at the 8. Around an 8-yard pickup on the slant route that time.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Fakes to the back. No connection this time. He can't come down with the ball. It'll sail out of the back of the end zone.
You know, as a receiver, especially in the end zone, I love those high balls where you had a chance to go up and make a play, but that was a little too high.
Flacco back to pass. He'll try the end zone. What a catch! Touchdown! Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that in the small spots that are so impressive.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. Baltimore lines up in a shotgun set. Back to throw. Throws it short. Makes the reception. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
They get him at the 26-yard line. On their previous possession, they gave up the safety. Let's see if they have more luck on this drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They hand it off. Hit and drop behind the line. Loss of 2 by the halfback. They'll go from the I formation. Gives it off. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. Philadelphia comes to the line with 3 wide. Straight ahead with a fullback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
Gets the punt away. Figures takes it at the 33, and they get him at the 39-yard line. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Zebra. Big play, D. Play 3, man.
Nice play fake. Catch is made. Brought down around the 47-yard line. They'll gain 8 on the play. 2 yards away here on second down. Baltimore lines up in the offset I this time. He's looking to throw. Oh, that's just sloppy. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
One-man backfield. Man in motion.
Right.
Drops back to pass. Throws short. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
The Ravens put a man in motion to the left. Looks to pass. He throws left. He's tackled at the 37. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
Back to pass. He throws it. He catches another. He's dropped around the 28-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. And the defense has a heavy rush. Knocked out at the 13. This guy is tough to tackle in the open field, isn't he?
This tight end has a chance to be something special. He really does. He can block well at the point of attack, runs great routes, but I love how soft his hands are for a big guy.
Gives it off. And they get him at the 12. 1 yard on the play.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
He's running out of time. The defender got to him just as he threw the ball.
And even though that one doesn't go down as a sack, that's one of those that the quarterback remembers and probably rushes him just a little bit on the next throw.
He drops back. Goes for the end zone. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. Likely 4-down territory here on 1st and goal. A field goal won't do them any good. They'll need to find end zone on this drive. Passes to the end zone. Another touchdown for the wide receiver, and the defense has got to be a little frustrated out there.
You know, they just can't get their hands on him. He's just too quick at the line of scrimmage. He's too quick coming in and out of his breaks, and he's making this defense look bad.
And they look to tie things up. Set down. The kick is up. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. We're tied up at 23. Kicks it off. Buckhalter from the 6. Hit and dropped at the 31. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Westbrook lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 34. Westbrook gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. The Ravens bring in their dime package. The Eagles motion to the right side. Back to throw. Here's the pass. Going deep to the right. It's tipped, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
McNabb is in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out. And he's knocked out at the 41-yard line. He kept his wits about him on that one.
Smart decision with the ball there. Yeah, maybe he could have picked up a few more yards in that situation, but he knew what the situation in the game was, got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
McNabb looking to throw on first down. He's there for the catch. He didn't get back to the line. Back to the line, but nothing more. The Eagles come out in a shotgun set. McNabb calls an audible. McNabb set to go to the air. It's completed. He's dropped at the 45. Ground gains about 4 yards there. That'll bring up third down. Makes a change. McNabb dropping back. Short pass to his left. Knocked out at the 44-yard line. Loss of a couple on the completed pass.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 35. Less than a minute left in the fourth quarter, and it's still a tie ball game.
Well, it's going to get interesting now to see just how aggressive they are with the play calling. I'll be honest, wouldn't surprise me at all to see this coach sit on the ball, kill the clock, and take his chances in overtime.
Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
And they get him at about the 45-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Flacco lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
Turbo, single, kill one single. Here we go. Make a stand, D. Below. Toby 32, Toby 32.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Pass completed. Another solid game through the air by the quarterback. He's up over 400 yards now.
And you almost see the smoke coming out of the back of the ball when he throws it. This guy has plenty of velocity. We talked to some of the receivers and sort of joking around about, oh, come on, you can catch the ball. You got gloves, you got all this stuff. And one of them laughed and said, hey, you try it. This guy brings it.
Brought down right around the 26-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Here's the fullback. He fights forward to about the 23. So a pickup of maybe 3. That'll bring up or down. That brings up another third down attempt. They'll come out in the eye. He's going to be tackled for a loss. So it's going to come down to the kicking game. This to give them the lead. The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
The kick. Fielded at the 4. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. Very little time to work with in regulation as they take over on offense down by 3.
Not a lot of time to work with here. Not only do you have to get the ball in position for your field goal kicker, but you have to get that clock stopped as well.
First down, looking to throw. Lays it out there, middle of the field. Smith was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up at the 26. And it all comes down to this. One last chance to throw one up and see if someone can bring it down and win the game. McNabb dropping back. Looks down the field. Landry gets the pick. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Ravens 26, the Eagles 23.